Right, here are your 3 babies. Just do what you should do and tell me about them.
So the newest one is the 2018 GTS, 911 GTS, which means it's fully loaded. They're all twin turbos now, fully loaded with everything in it. And it's just the Porsches are just the most amazing cars that sit on the road like a kid car. You do with them what you want, and you got enough luxury around you. It's still very kind of simple inside compared to the Merc that you see after that. So there's a S63 and a S65. The S65 is a V12, and basically that is the most expensive car Merc ever produced. I don't think they make much money on it because it's fully loaded with whatever you can imagine. It has like Swarovski crystals on the lights in the front.
That's Swarovskis?
Yeah, so to replace one of these is like 50,000 grand. That has over 1,000 Newton meter torque from buying it from the dealer, which my RS6 had after I tuned it. But it's the most luxurious car you'll ever sit in. It feels like, I don't know, like a cigar lounge in there. The seats grab you when you move into the corners, the cameras, all the cameras read the road ahead, any potholes, anything, and the air suspension balances it out.
What is this color?
So that's, it's a satiny white color.
And these gold calipers, so did you spec this? Oh, there's carbon ceramics, yeah.
Carbon ceramic. If you look on the inside, it's the biggest doors you'll ever open on a car.
Yeah.
And it just has everything in there. It has its own perfume in there, which you can choose, or you can use your own perfume to be distributed. But it is super fast as well.
Yeah.
But it's just like a much bigger beast to the Porsche. The Porsche is something which is perfect for the curves. That one is perfect to take you 24 hours.
I love the touches of walnut that is so dark but it still blends in with this charcoal.
Yeah.
Or this black.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you can see that funny grey color, which is whitish grey color. No, I love it.
Gorgeous. I've trailed you in my R8 and I struggled to keep up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was with you and Gerard and 2 kids in the car.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then is this your everyday?
And that's my everyday, which, funny enough, gets the most attention of all the cars I ever had. The ride isn't the best. The speed isn't the best. Nothing of it beats any of the other cars I ever had. But I can't tell you how many people come to me and say like, I love this car.
Yeah.
It's I also love it. It's just something that does everything.
And so you've had an S7, you've had an RS7, you've had an RS6, but no Audis currently.
Yeah, I worked my way through Audis. I think we started with the RS4 arriving in South Africa, and then I had an A7 actually as well. I had an A7, S7, RS7, another RS7, another RS6. I think I'm on the list to get one of the first new RS6s coming into the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not that Audi's dead to you?
Audi's not dead, no.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Good.
No.
So a funny story. Migo is one of the big reasons why I drive an R8. And the reason for it is quite simple. So I had this S5, and one day him and Gerard came past me in his RS7, and Gerard said, nice car, and Migo said, it's just missing an R. And I thought, best I fix that, so it's your fault.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So we've just left Gerard and Migo's farm, Holden Manz. What a wonderful experience to be with them again. Great to see them. Great to hear about the farm. Great to see the art. Great to talk to Migo about his jewelry and his cars. This morning, it's going to be about really nice sneakers. So we're off to the center of Cape Town, right in the CBD, to a spot called Jack Lemkus. Now, what makes Jack Lemkus famous, they've been around since the 1930s. I think it's probably second or third generation now. What makes them famous is they were the first crowd in South Africa to bring in Nike. They were the first crowd to bring in Air Jordan. And what a perfect place to go and do sneaker shopping this morning. So this R8 V10 5.2 litre beauty is going to smash the highway in about 5 minutes from now. We'll put our foot down and we'll see how quickly we can get into the center of Cape Town. Chat to you later.
some tailwinds.
Tailwinds?
Crikey, what were the white ones with the blue bits on them?
Up-tempos.
Up-tempos, that's it. And then, the Air Force 95s as well. So, yeah, it was good.
Pair of really cool soloist Converse, a very cool pair of Paul Stanley Puma suedes, and then also a pair of Air Force Ones and a tracksuit. Good day out.
Right, so I'm in here. Okay.
First things first is lunch, and one of the best places in Cape Town for lunch is a deli called Kleinsky's. I was there when it just opened about 5 years ago. We'll speak to the owner, Adam Klein, today about the deli. It's a very New York style Jewish deli, one of the best sandwiches in town, so very excited. Here we are at Kleinsky's Deli in Sea Point, and joining me today is Adam Klein, the owner. Now, we've never met each other, and I literally just sent him an email saying, look, I'm coming down from Joburg, and I'm coming to have a Reuben sandwich. How about we film this? And he was very, very keen. Is there a distinct New York vibe about this? Was that the aim? What was the story?
I was looking to do something with food. It was a passion. I had a bar and a nightclub, and I wanted to do something more personal.
And where did the passion come from, and where did the cooking qualification come from?
Curing meat started becoming like a thing. I was making bacon and then pastrami and then all these different things, and I kind of got into the pastrami as it was a really satisfying process. And after doing that for about a year, people say, hey, you're getting pretty damn good at this. I think the food passion thing started around there and just grew.
So labor of love before it became a financial gain.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I was doing it for a few years before I actually thought, okay, now I really want to do a food-orientated space.
Brilliant. Well, look, we're starving, and so I won't take up any more time.
Cool.
I'm about to smash into a Reuben. So thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for sharing your lovely story. And we'll see you again when I'm in town next time.
Cool.
Okay. Cheers. So, just had a super loaded Reuben sandwich at Kleinsky's. Amazing. I'm stuffed, although not quite finished shopping yet. So now we're off to the waterfront. Gonna go maybe to some of the high-end stores, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Gucci, see if there's a nice little something for my wife. Apparently there is a Rolex that I've been after that's in the window in one of the shops here. So it's the Yachtmaster 2, which is a 44mm, which is the only size Rolex that I actually like. So let's see if that... no, there it is. That's the one. Yachtmaster 2, two-tone. That is absolutely gorgeous. Let's go and try that on. Hello there.